And yummy, yummy, yummy. 10 after 11 o'clock, 28 degrees. You see, I knew it was going to get hot today. Weatherman didn't stand a chance. 27 was Barbara's prediction. Well, we surpassed that. No worries. I win. It is Monday, November the 8th. And let me do this.
Galaxy 107 FM.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today I am absolutely elated. Yes, we're heading all the way over to Africa and catching up with a good new friend of ours, Vaga Vybz. If you don't know about Vaga, check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's feature artists on Galaxy 107 FM.
So how you feeling? You okay?
Yeah, feeling great.
Nice, nice. I'll give you the stats on how many people were online through the interview at the end of this. No use giving them to you now, it just grows. It really does. But such a pleasure to meet you, my friend.
Oh, it's a blessing. It's a blessing and an honor to be with you guys tonight.
Well, believe me, it's right back at you, really, because we absolutely love your work. At the same time, we've got to say hi to Marvin. It's nice. Marvin, it's an absolute pleasure, my friend, to be able to do this with Vaga Vybz today, and I've got to thank you so much for introducing Vaga to us here at Galaxy. Believe me, they love his music. They really do. Marvin 42 is actually a very good friend of ours. He is one of our ambassadors, literally.
Very amazing person, very amazing soul.
Yes, yes. And we're getting into a humanitarian kind of project very, very shortly with Marvin. And looking forward to doing a bit with that. Really am. Donnie Coulter is back again. Nice to have you on board, Donnie. Looking forward to catching up with you very, very shortly. Loving the new track too, by the way. Absolutely. Coming up after this, we have Empress, No Bad Min, African People, then your most requested track, which is Jammin'.
Wow.
So believe me, bro, we've got a few to get through. At the same time, I will probably pass on a few questions that fans will ask as we go through this. After we finish this, very, very quickly, what we're going to do is take a couple of crazy photos. You'll get a copy of those, put them on your cell phone, you know what I mean? You know, Kiwis.
Upload them on all my social
Nice.
handles.
You'll get a copy of the interview that we're doing right now. You'll get a copy of that. Also, we'll put that on YouTube as well. But something more important is we're going to make the whole thing into a movie for you. So you'll get the stills, the movie, everything like that. And bonus at the end of it, we're going to make it into a cartoon as well.
like the sound of it.
Nice. Yeah. We love to have some fun with these. Anyway, let's go live, my friend.
What's a paradise, paradise, yeah. So me crying out for you. I never let you go. It feels like paradise.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 14 after 11 o'clock, 27.5 degrees. It's the win, I really do. Got up over 28 degrees, that was my prediction, literally today, 27 plus. There we are, I did win it. It is Monday, start of a new working week, November the 8th here at Galaxy, and an absolute pleasure today because we're joined by Vaga Vybz, coming out of Rwanda, and believe me, this is absolutely fascinating because we love his work. We really, really do. And believe me, as an engineer, I can't fault it. I really can't. So I'm going to talk to him about that. But welcome to the show. Nice to have you on board, Vaga.
Thank you so much for having me.
Believe me, it is an absolute honour to have you on board. Now, you've just left Ethiopia just recently, long plane rides in between to get to where you are right now, back in Rwanda. So welcome back to your home state, your home country. Having said that, you were at a pretty big deal when you were in Ethiopia, weren't you?
Yeah. It is. I wouldn't want to call myself a pretty big deal, but I just add the vibe to what's going on, and basically my music touches on everything, all subjects. So yeah, everyone can relate.
Yeah, and believe me, I know a lot of our audio audience. We don't call them fans; we call them the audio audience. Literally, they are relating to your work. And believe me, we've played your music, didn't say anything to anybody, just tested it out, see how it would go. And we had a huge response from our audio audience wanting to know more about you, more about your music, more about, well, just basically everything they wanted to know about you. So we're going to start it off. And Vaga, as a fan, how do we get hold of you? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Twitter? Are you on Instagram? Maybe TikTok? But more importantly, do you respond?
Yes, I'm very active on all social medias, and you can search Vaga Vybz, Vibes with a VYBZ. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, all Vaga Vybz. Vaga Vybz, yeah, and I respond. I'm really active, really active.
I would have said no, literally, because you're going to get another 5,000 Facebook fans and you'll be there all day.
No, I love connecting with people, and most of the things I sing about come from the people I talk to every day.
Exactly, yeah, and I can relate to that, I really can. Just do me a favour, don't write a song about me. Okay, believe me, it won't sell at all. It really won't.
You'll be surprised when I tell you that's the song I wrote out of our conversation.
Fair enough, too. Now, we started the show, my friend, with One of a Kind. Tell me a little bit about this. How did you come to the lyrics of this?
One of a Kind is a song. It's a love song, I would say, and when you love someone, I don't think you can divide that love between two people. It just has to be one person. I mean, if it's between two people, then I'm sure it's not full. It's half. You're just giving half of what you have. So, but when you have that one person who you can give all your love, and they qualify to be called one of a kind. So for me, it was about that one person you can give your love, and be sure to call her one of a kind out of the millions of people living.
I get it. I absolutely get it. Now, just for our audio audience, I really want to clear this up because, believe me, we find this is fascinating subject. Reggae, dancehall, Vegas style. Tell me all about what reggae, dancehall, Vegas style is.
Reggae dancehall it's a blend whereby you have the elements of reggae music, but with the vibe of dancehall where it someone can dance to it, but it still has that element which still has the one drop in, sometimes goes slow, and but while you sing with a dancehall energy and flow. Yeah, it's just like you would have a rapper doing a rap song on an R&B beat. So when we have this style that has been created for over time, blending reggae and dancehall, and now we have reggae dancehall.
That's fascinating, and believe me, I think it's groundbreaking because we are not familiar with that here in New Zealand. We'd love to be able to, introduce more of it, and we are doing so as we work with people like Vaga Vybz, for instance, And I want to, we're going to head through this conversation at some stage about maybe discussing, once our borders opening up, getting you down here in New Zealand doing some shows. So I wanted you to be able to keep that in the back of your mind. But first of all, tell me about Empress.
Empress is a one song that I did out of respect of the woman. So I wanted to give her the crown of an empress, the respect of an empress, because all of us living on this earth come from a woman. No man ever gave birth to another man. We all come from a woman. So I just wanted to crown her and give her the respect that she deserves. So in this song, I wanted to sing about a woman as an empress, not just as a woman, as a regular woman, but a queen.
You know,
Yeah, so
I've got to be honest with you, Vaga. Every woman in this room right now just melted.
Yeah.
oh, give thanks.
They
Give
really
thanks.
did. Every woman in this room, they just went, oh, lovely. In the meantime, you're right here at Galaxy.
They
Here.
deserve it. They deserve it. They deserve respect and love. By the way, not only the respect, but also the love.
Well, I have a lot of respect for you for saying that. Absolutely. Here, live is Vaga Vybz and Empress. You guys are big softies. Very cool. How you feeling, my friend? Do you need a drink or anything?
Oh no, I already have some. Let me get some here.
What are you doing, Barbara?
Hey, everyone.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers, my friend. You have a
What's he having?
nice cold one, an orange juice by the looks.
Pineapple?
I needed something.
I hope it's got some alcohol in it. Sean Simpson is back. Hello, Sean. Nice to have you on board, darling. Looking forward to catching up with you very, very shortly in the Christmas show. It's going to be an exciting one. And, well, as a VIP, believe me, it's going to be really, really fun. It really is.
You'll be fun.
Today we're talking to Vaga Vybz coming out of Rwanda. And, guys, really, you really need to go online, go and find his music and enjoy it. This is absolutely brilliant. It really is. And by the way, Vaga has actually done some work with a good friend of ours as well, Denroy Morgan.
And Muzza Music.
And Muzza Music as well, yes. Believe me, it is one big happy family right here at Galaxy. And we're joined literally by the man himself. Now, got to ask you, you did a track with Denroy Morgan, didn't you?
Yes. I did a track with Denroy Morgan. Still appointed by Marvin. All works on Marvin. So after that,
have you worked with his son?
Track again with Massa Music. Still through Marvin. Yeah, well, it's been great. It's been great.
Awesome.
Honestly.
Awesome. Have you worked with Denroy's son?
Oh yeah, actually we had a project coming. It's still in the pipeline with Laza Morgan.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's not yet out. Yeah, it's still in a project production process.
Believe me, great guy.
He's
We're
coming up
actually
soon.
going to be doing an interview with him in the future as well. So I
Thanks.
tell you what, next time you hook up with him, give him a poke in the eye for me, won't you?
I will.
Brilliant. And give Marvin a poke in the eye for me as well, won't you? But it's got to make the squishy sound, otherwise
Yeah,
it's
but
not a true poke.
I don't know if they've actually met.
Yeah, I don't know if they're met either, but I'm sure that when they do, there's a squishy poke in the eye coming. Thank you so much. I appreciate it with all my heart. Oh, nice, Sean. Very, very cool. Yeah. Thank you for being a big fan of Galaxies.
Yeah.
Franco's joining us again. Nice to have you back. Oh, we've still got a minute. Gosh. I'm getting all eager. I really, really am. God, what's the temperature there?
Here it's the temperature is good actually. It's we're looking at 31.
You're looking at 31. We're
He's got a jumper on.
29.6. So
Yeah,
say
30.
30 degrees. Oh, it's gone down 29.4.
Yeah, it's still 29 though.
Yeah, and believe me, we usually get between 22 and 25 degrees in the summertime.
Wow.
So we're starting to climb this year.
Yeah.
And the weatherman says a lot of the year is going to be 30 plus degrees, almost 40 degrees. Scary. It really is. Maybe that's climate change and
Yeah, I think
happening.
so.
Oh, yes. Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today I'm really impressed and really elated to be able to bring Vaga Vybz to the Galaxy family. I really am. Now, at the same time, we did discuss whether we can get hold of you on TikTok and Twitter and Instagram and, of course, Facebook and everything like that. And by the way, for those of you that are going to watch this a little later on over there on YouTube, you know what to do, right? No, you do, really. Sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. For when, bell for notifications when we have important people like Vaga join us. Now, Vaga, I want to ask you, we did get into the fans can get hold of you through the natural platforms and everything like that, but do you have a website yourself? Can we download music from your website?
I had a website running, but I realized it's not enough in terms of selling or distributing music. So that's why I had to do the online distribution with all these other platforms like Spotify, iTunes, Dresser, Google Play, Boomplay. All these platforms you can download my music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just had to cancel out the website because with this time people usually like meeting on a platform where there are even more other artists than only one artist.
Sure. Now, at the same time, do you have merch, and how can we purchase that merch?
Right now it's just the music. Right now it's just the music that you can download. You can every time you play, at least I'm sure royalties are sent back to my distributors. But later on, we're trying to find a way of how we can put all these things together. Even some, because I have some merchandise which will be coming up after the release of my third album. So we're finding a way where we can put all these sales together in one place, and someone can access the music, merchandise, information, everything.
Now, at the same time, believe me, if you do manage to get merch put together or anything like that, or maybe even a T-shirt with your brand on it or something like that, maybe you might want to send me one so that when we're doing interviews such as what we're doing right now. Today I'm wearing good friends of ours, Everclear. Literally. You know who Everclear is, right? Everybody's going to be on the interwebby thing now checking it out. And that's what they do is subliminally, they go and look and find out who I'm wearing, and they find out more information about you that way as well. So believe me.
Exactly.
And I got to be honest with you, Vaga, I'd be honoured to wear your brand. I really would while we're doing this.
It will reach that side of that part of the world, because we're trying to do it internationally. I'm trying to, because my distributors are in German right now. My distributors are in German, and we're trying to find a way we can put all the merchandise to be able to reach all different parts of the world, and not only here in Africa.
Gotcha. Absolutely gotcha. Now, I touched on very, very briefly that maybe you'd keep in the back of your mind once we had our borders opened up here in New Zealand, whether you'd be interested in coming to New Zealand and doing a couple of concerts for us, a couple of shows, maybe about 4 shows here.
Yes.
Thinking about this though, at the same time, we would like to take you over to Australia, do a number of shows over there. That way it makes it worthwhile, you know what I mean?
Yeah, actually, it's one of the things we're talking with Barbara earlier, saying it's that side of the world is one part I haven't touched, or even when I have an audience which loves my music, and I haven't had chance of reaching out to them and connecting with them, giving them the music. So I think it would be really great to come and share my music with the people and the audience that loves this kind of vibe and energy and the message also.
Believe me, where we are,
Really?
where we're situated right here in the Bay of Plenty, that's the flavour of music that is most appreciated here, if you know what I mean, reggae music. It is absolutely everywhere around us. And therefore, believe me, I think it would be remiss of us if we didn't actually bring you here and play a show right where we are. It would be an absolute fantastic thing to do. And I think we'll throw in Latitude and Denroy Morgan as well. Maybe even Miss Styles, for instance. Now, you've done something with a Mr. Styles, haven't you?
Yes.
Now, tell me a little bit about this, because believe me, I found this story absolutely fascinating. First of all, I really want to find out, and I want to nail this down because A, you're a television personality.
Yeah.
Barbara loves to put professionals up in front of me. She really, really does. But more importantly, and I'll find it here somewhere, I had it sort of highlighted, Gargamel. Tell me about this Gargamel thing.
Styles is an artist signed under Gargamel. Gargamel is one of the records back in Uganda, one of the biggest records back in Uganda, and it's
okay.
It's not the Gargamel that is in Jamaica, the Bujubanong Gargamel.
Okay,
There's
so
another, yeah.
So
there's another Gargamel.
I take it that Gargamel is actually a record label, is that right?
Yes.
Right.
It is a record label.
So
he signed this record label, and him being from Uganda and I being from Rwanda, we actually met at a junction when he was starting his music earlier back in that was back in 2003. That's when we first met.
okay, now
So
tell me about BB Cool. Tell me about BB Cool, because he played a big part in you two first hooking up, didn't he?
yes. We had, like I said, we had a background. I and him already knew each other from some time back, but we had never really done lots of work together. And him being signed under BB Cool's label made it possible for him to travel from Uganda and come to Rwanda to do this collab with me. After he did the collab, BB Cool actually promoted the song himself. So it was really something unexpected at a time like that, where both reggae artists from one side would come and work together, because by that time we didn't have any reggae artists from Rwanda and Uganda who had collaborated.
This is fascinating. It really, really is. Now, at the same time, I got to admit, I'm loving the video. I really am, of No Bad Men. Now, tell me about this. Tell me all about No Bad Men.
No Bad Mind is actually a way of saying no bad heart or no jealousy or no bad energy. So when we were trying to do this track, he was at a point in his career where he wasn't being given opportunity, and people were like trying to push him in the back and all that. But and I was at a point in my career where I was also trying to step forward, but still no one wants you to take up that top place, and so. And we say it anyway. It's just good music, and it's just positive music. No one can stop good music. So let's just do something telling them we don't need no bad energy. It's just good vibes. So that's all we're just going to give, and that's all we have.
I get that. I really do. Plus, at 953 requests so far and climbing, here is No Bad Mind.
On to the world, we bring you peace, love, and respect. First Kings, Titan, but man can't come around with.
How you feeling, bro? You okay?
He's good.
Yeah,
You're loving it. You're loving it.
Nice little dance.
Absolutely brilliant. Gosh, it's hot in here. It really is. Oof. Of course, 29.7 degrees right now. Put another 10 on it for being in here. So about 37 degrees inside here right now. Ooh-wee. I need something cold.
We could throw a bucket over you.
Throw a bucket over me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the hose out.
Get the hose out.
Yeah, put it through the window and get you.
Yeah, with all of this electric stuff. Good on you.
Yeah, blow it up.
Wow. How you feeling? You okay, bro?
Yeah, it's good.
I'm good. I'm good.
Nice. Nice. African people up next. And that's with Blessed Sam.
Blessed Son from Uganda also.
Nice.
That was second collabo in Uganda. Now, Styles opened up me working with reggae artists in Uganda. And after that, I think I've worked with basically almost all of them. Yeah, so I'm just left with only 2 major ones in Uganda to complete the reggae cycle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we want to meet them if they're big stars, don't we?
Yeah, but that absolutely. Now, at the same time,
Woohoo!
have you met Monique Styles?
Cool.
Monique Styles.
She's from
Oh, no,
Zambia.
no.
Yeah, she's from Zambia.
She knows Marvin.
She knows Marvin.
No, I haven't met her, but I've listened to her music.
Yeah, believe me.
She's the one with
Yes,
Denoy.
yes. I haven't met her in quite, we haven't talked, but I've listened to her music.
Absolutely darling lady. She really, really is. I've got a lot of respect for that lady.
Be amazing.
Absolutely do. If you ever get a chance, give her a poke in the eye.
I'll reach out to her.
He's
Nice.
he's
Richard.
poking
Yeah,
fingers at us.
and of course, don't forget the mandatory poke in the eye.
No.
Let's go back to the desk, my friend.
Chop, chop.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 22 away from midday lunchtime here in New Zealand, 28.4 degrees. Yeah, it's fluctuating. Yeah, I think it's going to hit at least 30 degrees by about 2 o'clock. You never know. You never know. It is Monday, November the 8th, start of a new working week, and today we're joined by Vaga Vybz, the man himself, coming out of Rwanda. Now, Vaga, interesting story. How did you come to your name?
Oh yeah, interesting. I'm one of the people who really moved from one studio to another, from one gig to another, one event to another, trying to make it. But you know what they call the underground hustle. So I was all over the place. And eventually they said this guy is so Vaga and his vibes. Actually, I was just Vibes. I used to call myself Vibes. But then they said this guy is everywhere. His Vaga is he's like the vagabond. And then when they started calling me Vaga, like seeing me in every studio, on every event, on every promotion, on every then I say, oh, looking back to one of our local languages, Vaga means the source. So I said, a good thing. Instead of making it vagabond, let it be Vaga Vybz. So I credit my talent and everything to the creator, the source. So yeah,
Now,
that's how Vaga been.
now, Vaga, how long have you been performing? Now, I get the impression, and believe me, I'm an engineer as well as a DJ. I've been an engineer now for almost 40 years. I've not only done recording studio stuff, but also front of house. I've toured around the world and worked with some of the biggest bands in the world. But how did you find that you wanted to get into music? What age were you back then?
I can't tell exactly what age I was when I decided to. Music was always a part of me, but when I decided to take it on as a career was later on. That was back in 2006 is when I decided to take it on as a career.
Now, I got to be honest with you, this is not an easy life. It really, really isn't. You don't be made a superstar overnight, pretty much, without putting in the hard yards, doing the mileage, literally road time, stage time, learning all the time, literally. And believe me, I know I've done it myself many, many, many times with other bands. Have you found it a rewarding career at this time?
It is a rewarding career at this time. Actually, not at this time only. I would say the moment I decided to make it a career, so many things started changing up. It's not been easy because I've not had a manager in my entire career. I've done everything individually. So it's been a lesson. It's been a lesson learning how to do the music itself, learning to do the business itself, learning to do the promotions and the marketing. All these things, like individually, has been a journey. So for me, it's been a rewarding career because not only monetary, but also learning and growing in terms of this career.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Bethany, coming out of Cairo, is asking, what would be the pinnacle of your career to this date? What do you think is the most standout moment?
To this day, I think it's not one of the recent moments, but it's one of those moments that I had to make the decisions. Like the moment I decided to leave my 8 to 5 work and just take on music alone. That was one of the deciding moments when I said, okay, I'm not going back to anyone's office and it's just going to be just music for me and that's it. So for me, that one is really defining.
Now, Penelope, coming out of Glasgow, is asking, at the same time as your pinnacle moment right now, would you consider maybe doing a tour through the UK as well as doing a tour in New Zealand and the UK? So, good question. Would you consider maybe looking at doing a world tour?
Yeah, I think 2000 end of 2019, before the COVID breakout, I did the Europe tour. That was when I was releasing my second album, so I did the Europe tour. I think right now, as I'm about to release my third album, it would be really nice to also reach out to other places. I'm so open to this. Yeah, looking forward to.
Very cool. Now, having said all of that, it is the era of COVID right now, and I do know that you've been gigging. I know that you've just got off a plane from doing a rather major concert, and believe me, I'm very, very envious with you. But while this COVID thing's going on, are you recording more? Are you writing more at this time rather than doing gigs?
During 2020, in the major lockdown, I recorded 2 albums. So of which one of them will be released as my third album recently. I'll be releasing it in February. And then the other album that I released will also be released sometime later. Right now, not yet decided on. But as for now, 2021, I started going into gigs again. So I did Ghana. I was in Ghana. I performed in Ghana. Performed in Ethiopia. Performed here in Rwanda. So I think show business is trying to get back, and it's a great thing. It's a great thing to see people coming out and hungry for fun.
You know, I fully agree with you. I miss doing live shows. I've got to be honest with you. I really, really do. Here in New Zealand, we're currently under lockdown. Only New Zealanders can come in. Got to do the MIQ thing, the managed quarantine. We can only have talent that's already in the country performing, and well, we really started to break away and get into the 30,000-40,000 kind of bracket. Then we had another wave of this thing, locked us all down again. You know, it felt like we were taking one step forward, 6 back there for a little while. Currently we're at level 2. Auckland is at level 3, our biggest city. But we are looking very, very shortly at possibly opening up our borders again, simply because almost 90% of New Zealand, I think, at some stage is going to be completely vaccinated. And, well, hopefully we can start to get this Brother Love going back again, where we can bring you here, tour you around. I'd be very honoured to show you around my country. I really, really would. And have you perform. I honestly, bro, I would be honoured to show you around.
Forward to that. We have to do it.
Yes, absolutely. Are you familiar with Lord of the Rings?
Got the sheep.
Yeah, they told me it was shot there.
Yeah, well, believe me.
Today is when I found out.
Well, I tell you what, the original set of Hobbiton, when you very first see the very number one, shots of Lord of the Rings, is about an hour and a half away. So we'll take you and show you around there.
I seem to
Oh,
have
wow. That's amazing. I would love to see those locations. So nice.
And believe me, Peter Jackson, the director who actually and producer that put it all together, I went to university with this guy.
Oh.
He was a lot younger back in those days, let's put it that way. He really was. Donnie Coulter says, Grant likes to poke, I see. Yes. Yes, have a good poke. Absolutely. Now, Vaga, tell me about Blessed Sam.
Sorry?
Tell me about Blessed Sam.
Oh, Blessed Son. Yeah, Blessed Son is a Ugandan artist. He does reggae music. He comes from the northeastern part of Uganda. People call the Karamajong people. Yeah, and he's a really talented, amazing artist. And I got a chance of working with him on a song called African People. And this song, we were at a time when xenophobia was happening in South Africa. And we Africans were doing black on black crime, which was not really nice. So we had to put out a message like this one, African People to unite, talking about the unity, the love, and that's how we came up with this song, African People, Me and Blessed Son from Uganda.
I actually thought Africa was quite civilized over the last few decades and stuff. But there is a little, unrest and a little turmoil here and there, a little few skirmishes every now and again. But you know what? African People covers it.
Yeah! Africa!
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Love it, love it, love it. Ooh, it's warm in here. It must be about 10 degrees hotter in here.
It's about the 10th time you've said that.
Oh, it's because I'm melting. That's why. And I'm really not looking forward to summer coming if it's going to be like this. I really are. But you'd be used to this sort of heat, wouldn't you, Vaga?
Sorry?
You'd be used to about a 30-degree heat over there, wouldn't you?
Yeah. It's totally fine with me.
Yeah, believe me.
It's feeling great.
I think the best temperature of the lot is about maybe 20 degrees.
Yeah, 20's fine. Yeah, 20's fine.
It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's
Not too hot. It's not too cold. Yeah.
yeah. It's the Goldilocks zone for me. It really is.
Oh, well, what about the bears?
What about the bears?
Yeah, if you want
They
Goldilocks.
should put clothes on if they're bears. Do you know much about New Zealand at all?
Not really, not really. I've not had chance of having friends in New Zealand, and actually, you're my first contact in New Zealand.
Well, I feel sorry for you. I do. If I'm your first contact. Oh my God!
So amazing.
Somebody's let a nut loose with a sensible man. That's not very nice. New Zealand is made up of 3 islands. And
Yeah.
we have one right down the very bottom of New Zealand called Stewart. Now, it's the only island that actually got a name. It really is. Because whoever named New Zealand after that ran out of imagination, bro. They really did. They called the next island South. South. Yeah. And of course, yeah, what are they going to follow up with? North. Yay. That's good deductions right there. Well done. I reckon we should rename it all. I do.
No, nobody will know which is what.
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Australia, which we kind of commonly call the West Island, which isn't ours, but we'll claim it anyway. And believe me, we have a love-hate relationship. It's a sports thing. It really is. But in New Zealand, we're really nice people. You will love us, I guarantee you that. And we can show you stuff I bet you've never seen before.
I bet you could show us a bit
I've
thing or
had
two.
things I need to see.
Yes, absolutely.
African people, walk together, live together, yo. We are all equal, African people, walk together, live together, yo. We are all equal,
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. I can back that up by showing Vegas something that he's never seen before. How's this one? And it's just in our backyard. Literally, every waterfall in the world goes over the top of a mountain, off a mountain, right? Wrong. We have one that comes out the side of one. And it's the only one in the world that does it. Literally. And noted. Check it out. It's true, which is really, really cool. It really is. You're standing there and you can actually see the mountain. You expect a waterfall to come over the top, but this one actually comes out from it like a big hose. And it's huge. It really is. Huge amount of water. It is fantastic. It really is. But having said that, my friend, and I can let you know too, by the way, African people are clocking in right now at 1,299 requests to date. So believe me, you're getting a lot of people wanting to hear that music. Well done. Literally, well done. 7 away from 12 o'clock to lunchtime and with 30 degrees. Look at that. Wow. Oh, there it is. 30 degrees. And believe me, it's getting warm out there. Add another 10 degrees. We're inside here with all the computers, everything going on. It's warm, it really is. Got sweat running down me. Now, it is Monday, November the 8th. And now, you're only just, it must be, what, going on about 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that over there? 2 o'clock?
Yeah, right now it's 1 o'clock, coming to 1 o'clock in the morning.
And you're Monday now.
Yes.
So we're on
Yes, sir.
we're on the same day.
Yeah.
Well done.
But you guys always get in the day before we do.
Yeah, we do. We're the first to see the light of day on the earth every day. And believe me, some people around the world, they go, how does that work out? Well, unfortunately, it just does. We are the first to see the light of day every day. And it's an absolute pleasure to be able to share our first light of the day with the rest of the world. Aren't we nice? We could keep it for ourselves, but no, we won't do that. Tell me about Jammin', because this track, and I am not kidding you, 1,577 requests. This is your most requested track. What makes it so appealing to our audience?
Jamming is just positive energy. It's just good energy. It's an uplifting song. It's just a good spirit song, which you can listen to and feel good. I mean, everyone wants to feel good when we listen to music, and this is a song you can listen to when you want to.
You know, it connects. It really does. Our audience absolutely love it. Donnie Coulter, we're still Sunday 5:55. I so don't want to say you're so yesterday. I really don't want to say it, but guess what? Here at Galaxy, joined live by Vaga Vybz, is the most requested song for Vaga, Jammin'. Ooh, honestly, my friend, love this track. I really do.
Amazing. So actually, what's interesting is you go to sample tracks from my first album, tracks from my second album, and now that you're listening to Jamming,
I was just sampling off my third album. I only released Jamming and No Bad Mind to see how people would react to it. So this from the third album, which is yet to be released. That's why the effect is also it's one of the latest. Yeah.
Almost 1,600 requests, my friend. That is phenomenal. It really is. Jill Fine's watching. Jill, nice to have you on board. Thank you for the stinger. Would love to be able to have the name of the band with it, though. Absolutely would. You know what I mean? We want to let everybody know who the band is, don't we? We do. Absolutely. Moving Lines. Love it. Absolutely great band. Love them. Really do. Now, having said that, after this we'll wrap this up for live on air, and but don't go anywhere just yet, because we're going to take a couple of photos. Believe me, I'll apologise now, okay? I got a Mr. Bean face. It's sort of like Beauty and the Beast thing. Well, you get a copy. You will. Plus, you'll get a copy of what the rest of the staff members are taking photos and stuff like that as well, so you'll get a copy of those. Hey guys, Moving Lines, yes we will. Thank you, Jill. Please, we want to run your name. We really do. Let people promote you. Now, having said that, the next time you're near a recordable 58 or in a studio or something like that, how would you like to do me a voice drop saying, hi, this is Vaga Vybz, you can hear me on Galaxy 107fm, something like that. What do you reckon?
I think I'll send it tomorrow. Awesome, because the more people that get to know your name, the more people that go and look for you, the more sales, the more fans, it just works that way, you know.
Melodies online.
Melodies online. Mr. Uganda.
Yeah.
Awesome. You know, I absolutely love this work. I really do. As an engineer, and believe me, I'm an engineer for a number of years now. I can't fault this work. Now, where do you get your recordings recorded? Is it a home studio or is it a professional studio that gets all your work done? I start my recordings, but I have a professional engineer who I send the recordings to. But most of the work I sit down and do it at home. You know, I get that. So even right now, as I'm traveling in a hotel room, I have my mobile studio. If I need to record like the jingle you just told me to do, just set up my equipment and I'm good to go. You know, my friend, and as an engineer that's worked in some of the best recording studios, not only here in New Zealand, but around the world, the new home recording studios, you can't find out whether it's a home or a professionally done job, because that is done so well these days. And especially if you got Jill, I got to say, if you got somebody like Kevin, for instance, fantastic, absolutely brilliant engineer in his own right. He really, really is, and as an artist as well. So and believe me, we love to support Moving Lions. We really do. Now, I would say just one thing, my friend. Keep this going. Keep up the good work. Don't give up. Please keep writing. Please keep recording. Will you come back again and release more music with us?
Yes. Actually, I'll be glad to share with you my next album, which Jamming was just one of the songs I sampled off the album just to see the reaction of the audience, and so far so good. Yeah, so I'll be sending you a 20-track album.
Brilliant.
20-track.
Give it to Barbara. Give it to Barbara.
Yes, I will. Entitled Redefinition.
Nice.
So, good music is coming, yeah.
Nice. And if you have any spare CD copies that you would like to pass our way, we would love to do a competition. And believe me, Vaga, it's all about promotions, keeping your name rolling here, especially on our platform. Now, having said that, are you familiar with the Galaxy page on Facebook?
Yes, I follow it.
Okay, well, please use it. It's there for you. If you've got a new album out, you've got a new CD out, if you've got a new poster out, new logo, no matter what, even if you're going to the opening of a shoebox, put it in there. And I'll tell you why. There are so many people that go and have a look in there. Everybody from labels to promoters to venue owners to, just plain fans. But it's all about promoting you. So if you get a chance, go in there. Barbara has to approve everything, as you would, can appreciate. But believe me, we would love to be able to promote you as much as possible. Henceforth,
Thank you for giving me the chance of using your platform. I'm really grateful for that, and I will do that. I'll really send in so much good work.
Now, at the same time, I'm going to ask you, we have a friend in India, and he has a magazine in there, and Marvin knows all about our friend over there, including Melody Uganda, who's joining us. Brother man, it is a pleasure to have you back again. It really, really is. And of course, you know who we're talking to right now, don't you? You do. But we would love to be able to get you included into the magazine called Lazy Indie Magazine. And
Okay.
Barbara will kind of work together with you and with Jay. We'll introduce you to Jay, and we'll let Jay take it over from there from time to time, if you know what I mean, to be able to achieve getting you in there. Now, it's, again, all about promoting you. Now, to be honest, Jay comes from a region of about 8 million people, and I think he knows each and everybody by their first name. I've got to be honest with you, he's a very friendly guy, he really is. But his magazine is phenomenal. It really, really is. And again, promoting Vaga Vybz, we would love to be able to get you in there. Is that okay with you?
That's okay. That's okay with me. I think, like I said, in my career, I don't have managers or something to do the red tape and everything. I'm really outgoing and positive when it comes to work. So any positive ideas, work, partnerships, I'm open to this. So it's just about doing good work. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, I'll make sure that Barbara gets in touch with you about that. You'll find, now check this out, we're having a live stream with 2 unreleased songs on Full Moon Concerts, November 21, 7 p.m. PST. Check it out. Done. Absolutely brilliant. Right there. Good ad too, by the way. All in one breath. Not bad. Vaga, please hang in there, my friend. We're going to take some Beauty and the Beast photos and stuff like that. I do apologise now. But in the meantime, folks, let's switch over to the other studio. It is 4 minutes after 12 o'clock. I've gone past it by 4 minutes. Here's the Wise Guys.